Hello, everyone, friends, family, or otherwise. Today, I bring you a message that I believe should be spread to as many individuals as possible. I thank you for giving me your time. Without further ado, here are my words. Fascist is not something you declare yourself. It is not a party you join or a label you adopt with pride. It is not a moment of realization, but a slow, creeping erosion of morality, integrity, and independent thought. It is what remains when all else, compassion, truth, and justice, has been stripped away. No one wakes up and proclaims, "Today I will abandon reason and embrace oppression." Instead, it happens through small compromises and quiet justifications. It happens when fear overrides curiosity, when comfort becomes more important than truth, and when we allow power to dictate morality rather than the other way around. You do not need to choose fascism for it to claim you. All you need to do is stop thinking, stop questioning, and stop resisting. That is why we must be vigilant, not only against external threats to our freedoms, but against the erosion of thought from within ourselves. We must reject blind allegiance to authority, emotional manipulation in place of reason, and the dangerous instinct to dehumanize those who think differently. The answer is simply not to choose the opposite extreme, but to cultivate true critical thinking, to examine, to question, and to seek truth, even when it is uncomfortable. Plato, in his Republic, warned of the dangers of ignorance and the ease of which societies fall into tyranny. He described how people, if not guided by reason and wisdom, become susceptible to demagogues, leaders who manipulate emotions rather than appeal to logic. He gave us the allegory of the cave, where people mistake shadows on the wall for reality because they have never sought the light. Those who remain in the cave, unwilling to question or seek truth beyond their limited experience, are not forced into their ignorance. They simply choose comfort over knowledge, and in doing so, become prisoners of their own illusions. We must not be those prisoners. We must be willing to step into the light, to challenge our own biases, and to resist the temptation of easy answers that ask nothing of us. Critical thinking is not just about rejecting authority for the sake of rebellion, nor about cynicism or detachment. It is about openness to the truth, to discussion, to understanding perspectives beyond our own. It is about humility, the ability to recognize when we are wrong, and the courage to change. If fascism is what grows when morality and thought decay, then the antidote is clear: to be vigilant in our reasoning, unwavering in our integrity, and steadfast in our commitment to truth. Not the truth that is easy, the truth that flatters us, but the truth that withstands scrutiny, that survives debate, and only reveals itself to those who are willing to seek it. This is the responsibility of every person who values freedom. Not just political freedom, but the freedom of the mind. Because in the end, no government, no leader, no ideology can take away our ability to think, unless we first surrender it ourselves. But there is good news. The future is not written in stone. Just as the descent into ignorance and oppression happens through small choices, so too does the path towards wisdom, justice, and truth. Every time we choose reason over a blind allegiance, every time we question instead of follow unquestioningly, every time we seek understanding instead of division, we take a step towards something better. No great society was ever built on fear and ignorance, and no great people has ever thrived when divided against one another. United we stand, bound by our commitment to truth, justice, and the dignity of all. Divided we fall, prey to those who would use fear to turn us against each other. The choice is ours. And I have faith that we will choose wisely. Because history is not shaped by those who remain silent, but by those who dare to think, to question, and to stand together in the pursuit of something greater. Let us be those people. Thank you.